Hello and welcome to another edition of the Stench of Truth. I wanted to take a moment to talk about what's going on in Anaheim with the protests coming into very violent clashes with the police out there. The protests originated because of the fatal shooting of a man by the police in Anaheim, and then a day later another fatal shooting supposedly of a man who was already handcuffed, shot to death by the police. And these violent clashes are continuing in Anaheim, and the police are definitely engaging in aberrant behavior in attempting to deal with the protests that have come along with these fatal shootings. They are apparently indiscriminately firing into the crowds. They are arresting people indiscriminately. They're using blunt force weapons. People have been injured. Many people have been injured by projectiles fired, so-called less than lethal weaponry. And Lord knows what else will come out of this disaster that is going on in Anaheim. Now, this is a symptom of what is wrong with our society. When you have police acting in an egregious manner by going after people and by executing lethal force in situations where it may not be warranted. And certainly if you have a man in handcuffs already and he is shot to death by the police, you have to wonder, is this the behavior of supposed peace officers? Well, they're not peace officers anymore. They are law enforcers. They enforce the law. That means they are arbitrators of force for the state. And that is their only purpose. So now, what do they have on their hands but a massive uprising of people protesting against their egregious and outrageous actions? And because they have lost complete control of the situation out there, they are firing indiscriminately, and they do not care, apparently, for collateral damage or anything else that may result from this. And I'm sure that a lot of talk will be made about the shattering of windows with chairs and other objects, and by fires being set by people that supposedly are part of this protest. But we all know that anarchists that supposedly infiltrate these groups are oftentimes police themselves, trying to provocateur and escalate a situation in order to justify the indiscriminate use of force in trying to deal with people that they cannot deal with anymore in any kind of civilized manner as peace officers used to do in the past. Now it is simply a call from the corporate fucking headquarters to the police barracks to say, go out and quell the fucking riots whenever it is a protest, which is your legal fucking right to engage in. We do not have rights anymore. That's the sad reality. We do not have rights. And when you take away the rights of the people to engage in lawful protest against the outrageous actions of the arms of the state, what do you think the final outcome is going to be? Just think about it. Thank you. Good night.